Okay, so good morning to all of you. Today I'm here. I'm going to talk to you about the day I'm today do my task. Well, today I'm not getting early in the morning, so it's be okay. And I'm taking the task which I need to complete it. This is the last day of the completing this month, and as you know that I have gave myself a lot of things, so I want to start today. As you know that I'm not getting early in the morning, be okay, just focus on your task. I can do it because today is holiday, so that's why I can do a lot of things. So the first thing is that if you want to improve, first you need to uh, complete the task, whatever it is. Okay, I believe into you that you can do it. Okay, I also want to motivate to you that you also can do it. So that's why I'm today stay here, talk myself, and every single day I'm very excited to talk to you. I know that I bore it to you, but okay, you have to focus on first yourself. Now I'm here to improve my speaking. So what kind of things I need to do to myself is suggest to you. So please in comment section you have to write what steps I need to take it. Well, I'm here. First of all, I think when I'm talking, I'm not pause, and that is the big deal. So that is not good for me. Well, I'm suggesting it to you to read the books. When you wanna improve that kind of things, you have to speak first. You need to understand when you're talking in English. When you talk English, you have to understand in this language, not you translate any other language. Okay, that is the main things. And today, as you know that first day I want to be show you, so I am here the live to suggesting that I want to do that. And in this, after 6 months I want to come back, so that's why today I'm here. So first of all, read the books. This is a Can't Hurt Me book, and uh, written right by David Goggins, as you know that about him. So well, if I see that, master your mind. Master your mind. The first thing is that you can understand, master in your mind. Because if you not able to do that like that, because our mind are different from our body, it so we don't need to slave our mind. We have to control the mind. If you think that we have control the mind, everything is great. Okay, so control, master your mind, and defy the odds. If you defy these odd things, that's main thing. Well, I'm really apologize because I'm not getting early in the morning, and it's my fault. Because what happened that, well, at night last night I slept at 12 a.m. So how do you think that you getting early at 4 a.m.? It's not be possible. So please, this is your last time. Keep focusing on yourself. Okay. So I'm going to read this Can't Hurt Me book, and well, if I see that inside some right here, to the unraveling voice in my head that will never allow me to stop. So that way you have to know about something. Okay. Well, there is a 10 chapter I think. First is introductions. So now today I read it, which is today I read the introductions. Okay, but before I read introductions, what I need to read be warning order. Okay, so now let's see what is the warning order, and it would be great you write something which is most important to you. Okay, so now I have a pen and I have a pencil and notebook. So whatever today I'm writing, and there's a lot of hard work, so you can also write it. Okay, so now the first is time zone, which is you have time zone. It is 24 times 7. It is called the time zone. Well, what is the task orientations? The first thing comes task, sorry, organizations, which is the solo missions. Okay, now situation, you are in danger of living a life so comfortable and soft that you will die without ever realizing your true potential, and that is great. We don't really know our true potentials. We didn't live that life, boy. We did not live. So what you need to do is to find it out your true potential. So I don't really know what is my potential, but yes, today I'm talking in front of the camera. I'm talking here. I'm tired, I don't care about it. What I'm care about to complete the task. And that's my mission. That is, I think, my true potential. Because what happened that I'm talking here, sometimes what I'm thinking, well, I'm thinking that, well, it would be great that close this video. But no, what you need to do is complete the task. What you need to do is master your mind, and that can change it to you. So, mission to unshackle your mind, ditch the victim's mentality forever, own all aspect of your life completely, build an unbreakable foundations. So these are the mission. Okay, so now this is the time when it comes. Well, do you know that I need to, in my task, every single day, you run 20 kilometers. It is my task, I'm going to talk to you about this. And do 1000 push-ups. Also, 100 sit-ups, 100 crunches, 10-minute plan. So these all kind of things I need to do it in this 6 months, no matter what. Well, do you know that? As you know that 20-kilometer run is not easy. Means it's easy, but yes, it takes a lot of hard. It takes your master your mind. If you do that all kind of things, it is called the master of your mind. If you didn't do it, it means you are not control in your mind, and you are the slave of your mind. So it's on to you. And as you know that, guys, every day when I'm running, I feel great. Such a literally, I want to say that. I feel great. I'm feeling such an amazing things. But what happened that after? Well, if I didn't take my diet clearly, it's impact my body. It's impact like uh, I'm little look like very skinny. Well, I inside I'm very strong. So what happened that you can see that in your neighbors, the other people's talk to you that you are very skinny. Are you not eating something? So that's I feel it. And in this time, I don't fucking care about it. Literally, I'm talking to you like that. Why do you care about like these things? So this is my biggest mistake I ever found it, but in this time, no. And the main thing, yes, if you run that, the main thing is that the strength training you need, okay? Because you know that when you just running only, then you literally become skinny. So that's all it to you. So please get some strength training like to do push-ups, pull-ups, and dumbbells. And main thing is that more squats you do that, more greater you become like that. Okay? So that's the whole kind of thing I'm coming literally. अरे तो बढ़िया इसका पहुंच गया। अरे मैं आज भी आया काम है। अच्छा अच्छा। वो ट्यूशन 9:30 का ठीक है? ठीक है। अरे so now, so guys, as you know that there's some our student because I have also a tuitions. So now, so that kind of things is great. So let's again you have to repeat. Now next is executions. Read this cover to cover. So that's the first task. And as you know, that is building me a different. I'm talking here. It builds my speaking skill. I'm reading here some new information I learned about it. Okay, so what is this? So, so guys, this is a great deal for me. Now, let's see the introductions. Do you know who you really are? As you know that we don't really care about us, who we are, and just not focusing like that thing. So first line that, do you know who you are and what you are capable of? And that's three things. In my life, I didn't do anything so much, and I don't think what I am capable. Is this happening for yourself? So keep think about this way. I'm sure think so, but just because you believe something does not make it true, and that is the first reason why we aren't think that we have some belief which comes from our teachers, which comes from our parents, which comes from the neighbors, all other peoples, that we something cannot do, and we believe it, and that is the biggest, the biggest bad things for ourselves. Denial is the ultimate comfort zone, and denial is the main thing. And as you know that today I need to do task because why? Because deny everything we deny that about not getting good. What the so don't worry, you are not alone. There's a lot of people are there. In every town, in every country, all over the world. Millions roam the street, dead-eyed as zombies, addicted to comfort, embracing a victim's mentality and aware their true potentials. And also, this is apply for me. I do not know what is my true potential. So whatever the task you have to give yourself, please done it. I think in those situations, I understand what is my true potential. I know this because I meet and hear from them all the time, and because just like you, I used to be one of them. I had damn good excuse too. Yes, of course. We have literally excuse something like this. As you know that I'm getting later, like today at 7:38 a.m. Do you know that I have excuses why I'm not getting 3 a.m. because I said myself that last night I slept at 12 a.m. and that's the big hurdle because I give myself excuse, so that's why I said that I'm not able to sleep. I'm not able to get up earlier. So we all have like that kind of, what is, all kind of so excuses. So we all have like that kind of excuses. I had damn good excuse to like that. Life dealt me a bad hand. It's talk about the David Goggins. I was born broken, grew up with beat downs, was tormented in school. Well, there is some people live like that, but not all. I'm talking, when I'm talking to you like this thing, I don't have like that kind of things. But yeah, I need to build different, because all I need, because after that you, when you listen the outside people, when you listen the neighbor, from your relatives, you know that all kind of things. And call nigger more time than I could count. We were once poor, survived on welfare, living in government subsidies, housing, and my depression was smothering. I lived life at the bottom of the barrel, and my future forecast was bleak as fuck. Very few people know how the bottom feels, but I do. It's like quicksand. It grabs you, sucks you under, and won't let go. When life is like that, it's easy to drift and continue to make the same comfortable choices. Well, that if this type of things happen, we are living comfortable life, as you know that. And today, you can think that I'm getting very, not, I'm not getting early. So what is, it is comfortable life. So that is not good for us, and that killing you. And yes, it's killing us over and over again every single day. But the truth is, we all make habitual, self limiting choices. Yes. So we have one. We think that if I do this type of job and we are comfortable at here, what then we do? Well, we do very comfortable things. Why? Because we don't like it to getting uncomfortable, and that's give us bad things. That give us limitations. That give us not satisfying. That's the real things. But the truth is, we all make habitual, self-limiting choices. It's as natural as sunset. Like sunset every day comes. So like we have to do, because we don't want to be like that boy. And as a fundamental as gravity, it's how our brain are wired, which is why motivation is crap. So we all living in motivations, and that's the bad things. Why do you live in the motivation? Well, motivation say you do the something, but it's not say every single day. Well, I'm talking about my experience when I run 10 kilometer. When I run 10 kilometer, what I think, there is some day I feel very great energetic, but not every some day when I'm sitting at my bed and think about, today I don't want to be, I don't like it. Well, it would be great if I'm to take it the rest, and that's, at that time I don't have motivation. So it is your motivation, throw it away and focus on your discipline. It can talk to you, it then tells you that how far you can go. That's the reason. So please, I want to talk to customize that, please do it. I know that. Okay, so at that time, don't need focus on your motivations, focus on discipline. Okay, got it? Yes. Even the best pep talk or self-help hack is nothing but a temporary fix. It's not give you permanent. It gives you a temporary, that you one day you are doing something greater. Means do a lot of things, but other day you are not. So it is temporary. So why do you like that motivation? Not. Focus on your discipline, please. It won't revive your brain, it won't amplify your voice or uplift your life. As you know that. Motivation changes exactly nobody. The bad hand that was my life was mine and my alone to fix. So you can fix your life. No one is fix your line. That's great sentence. There's great line here. I'm talking again. The bad hand that was my life was mine, and mine alone to fix. You can fix only by yourself. So I sought out pain, fell in love with pain. That's great. If you think when you do something and you think that is great for us, so feel the pain, enjoy at the pain, live in the pain. That's the real goal. Today I'm sailing. Today I learned something new, and that if you are in the pain, that's great things. And eventually transform myself from the wicked piece of shit on the planet to the hardest man. That's the that's why David Goggins say that the world's toughest man. How? Because he fell in love with the pain. Also, I tell myself, odds are you have had much better childhood than I did. And even now, might have damn decent life. But no matter who you are, who your parents are or were, where you live, what you do for a living, add about 40% of your true capability. Damn shame. We all have potential to do so much. So we all have the potential. Years ago, I was invited to be on a panel of Massachusetts Institute of Technology. I never set foot in university lecture hall. As a student, I barely graduated high school, yet I was one of the most prestigious institutions in our country, in the country, to discuss mental toughness. So it is the terms comes the mental toughness with a handful of others. At some point in the discussion, an esteemed MIT professor said that we each have genetic limitations. So when David Goggins go to the MIT University, where there is a professor which is in the mental toughness, he talks about mental toughness and said that we all have the genetic limitations. So we do something by based on the genetic limitations. Okay, we just can't do matter how mentally tough we are. When we hit our genetic ceiling, he said mental toughness does not enter into the equation. Everyone in the room, well, look at the David Coggins, what their perspective is. Okay, well, because as you know that he is the senior teacher where we researching at something, and then he said that it was his life work, obviously, but obviously. It was also a bunch of researching, bunch of things that he collected. Then he do. I d- I've been quiet until then because I was surrounded by these smart people. And okay, feeling stupid. David Goggins think that feeling because he never sat before in MIT universities. But someone in the audience noticed the look on my face and asked if I agreed. And if you ask me a direct question, I won't be shy. There is something to be said for living instead of studying it. So main thing is that if you study at something, that's great, but not you use it. It would be great you live that purpose, live that way. I said that, turned toward the professor. What you said is true for most people, but not 100%. It is not 100%. There will be the 1% who percent of us who will who are willing to put in the work to defy the odds. That's great things. I went on to explain that I knew from experience that anybody can become totally different. That's the great things. You can become totally different. How do you how? Tough your mind, toughest things. Arm your mind, close your mind, keep focusing. That's I need to apply for also myself, and that is the main thing if I can apply that. Okay, I was on explain what I were that. Okay, how do you? word like lemons, but it is take a lot of hurt, lot of will, and armor yourself. Okay, Heraclitus, a philosopher born in Prussian's empire back in the 5th century BC. That right when he wrote about men on the battlefield. How did he write? Out of every 100 men, he wrote, 10 should not even be there. 80 are just target, 9 are real fighters, and we are lucky to have them for make the battle. Aha, but the one is a warrior. So think about that thing, okay? The 1% people you also can become when you put a lot of hurt, armor your mind, close your mind. From the time you take your first breath, you become two-way. You are eligible for die. You are eligible for die. And second, to find purpose. You find the great things. These two things happening. You also become eligible to find your greatness and become the one warrior. So please, that's great things you can. But it's up to you to equip yourself for the battle ahead. Only you can master your mind, which is what it takes a life, a bold life, filled with accomplishment. Most people consider beyond their capability. Okay, I'm not genius like those MIT professors at MIT, but I am the one warrior. And the story you are about to read, the story of my fucked up life, because it is the David Goggins stories. So we will read that things, how he lived the life, will illuminate a proven path of self-mastery and empower you to face reality. Hold yourself accountable. So we all know, we all knew accountable. Push past pain. Learn to love what you fear. Yeah, that's great. What you fear most, love to learn from that. Release failure, live to your fullest potential, and find out who you really are. Human beings change through study, habits, and story. Through my story, you will learn what the body and mind are capable of when they are driven in maximum capacity. And I promise it to you, I also do like that thing. I know that what kind of fears I have had. For example, if you can run 10 kilometer, what is your fear? Is that little bit 15 kilometer? So what you do to do? Well, to run 10 kilometer very grateful way. What if I increase little distance? That can change it to you whole distance from yourself. You can get the 15-kilometer out there. I'm sorry because my English is not much good, so I think you understand some little bit. Human beings change through body, habit, and story. Through my story, you will learn that what the mind and the body capable of when they are driven maximum capacity, and how to get there. Because when you are driven, whatever is in front of you, whether it's racism, sexism, injuries, okay, divorce, depression, obsessivity, tragedy, or poverty, becomes fuel of your metamorphosis. The step let it out. The here amount of evolutionary algorithm, one of the obligatory barriers, glimmers and glory, and delivers lasting peace. I hope you are ready. It's time to get bored with yourself. So thank you so much. This would be the great, and I want to suggest it to you that please do yourself whatever you do in your life. Just keep focusing. I'm be also there. I'm not say that I'm a writer, but yeah, whatever you do that, well, what happened, we get a little bit more, okay, because we know that this is not what we today do our true potential. It would be much more we can do it, and I believe it to you, you can, because if everyone in the like that David Collins are doing a lot of great things, what if we are doing their 1%, we are very great. So thank you so much. This would be such a great for me. I'm enjoying this live sections, and at the time I want to end these things, but yeah, you have to keep yourself and give the time. You are the great. I think not just it is, you are the great. Thank you so much.